Hello, everyone, and welcome to Championship Lanes in Anderson, Indiana for the Indiana High School Bowling State Finals. I'm Scott Gilmore. Joining me today is PBA Hall of Famer Mike Albee. And, Mike, we're about to find out who are going to be the boys and girls singles state champion.
Yeah, it's an exciting time here. Some great bowling this morning. Tough, demanding conditions, but there's some people who have handled them pretty well today.
We're going to have the boys and the girls bowl at the same time. It should be exciting. A lot of pressure, but a lot of fun for these kids as they culminate here with a chance to win a state championship.
Yeah, head-to-head match play, and lose and you're out. Win, you keep going to catch that leader at the end. So it'll be exciting, just like the Pro Tour, and we'll get to see the boys and the girls and crown some champions.
Well, when we come back, we'll have match number one of both the boys and girls right here on Savage Bowling TV. All right, welcome back here to the broadcast booth for the Indiana High School Bowling State Finals, the singles portion of this event, this weekend-long extravaganza. Scott Gilmore, PBA Hall of Famer Mike Albee once again joining us, and an exciting day of qualifying has wrapped up for the singles portion of the tournament, and we are down to our final four boys and girls participants. And on the boys' side, we have Lucas McNamara from Wheeler High School, a senior. He'll take on Trevor Thompson, the senior from Avon, in match number one. The winner will advance to take on junior from Lutheran, Riley Spear, and our number one qualifier, a senior out of Floyd Central, Noah Graff. On the girls' side, we got some potential history in the making here. The first match will have the senior from Greenwood Christian Academy, Emily Heldman. She'll take on defending champ from Columbus North senior Alexis Jones. The winner of that match will take on Robin Edwards, the junior from Griffith High School, and our number one qualifier right here, the hometown hero, Krista Gwynn from Anderson, the senior. She is one match away from claiming a state championship. And again, Mike, this will be another fun day of bowling and really rewarding for these kids to now show their skill live on television.
Yeah, head-to-head match play. Losing you're out, win you keep going. So the goal is to get to bowl Noah Graff and Krista Gwynn and for the title and see who can win. But so far, these are the ones that have figured it out and bowled well to get there.
Well, we'll have both the girls and the boys bowling together in a unique format here. We'll have the girls bowling on lanes 37 and 38, the boys on 39 and 40. Before we get started, I want to thank our sponsors from Storm, huge contributors to the high school bowling here in the state of Indiana. I want to thank Storm, Roto Grip, 3G 900 Global. They've been a great ambassador for the high school bowling here in the state of Indiana. I want to thank them for all their contributions. And we'll have a special guest in our broadcast booth for the next match, but we'll let that simmer. We'll tease you a little bit for that. But we want to thank you for joining us here this afternoon, right here on Savage Bowling TV, the exclusive voice of Indiana High School bowling. And, boy, what a day we saw yesterday. Two teams, Evansville North on the girls' side and Elkhart, the Lions, running the table to advance and win both the boys and girls team state championship. If the singles live up to the team event, we're in for one heck of a day.
Yeah, yesterday not a whole lot of strikes being thrown, but boy, a lot of spares, a lot of clutch spares, and that was the important part yesterday in the Baker system games. It was fun to watch, and Elkhart and the boys group, they totally had it figured out, and because they had to come out and bowl a couple different matches and make it from the top to the top. So.
Well, the kids are bowling on a 39-foot pattern, 29 mils, so a lot of volume here, shorter pattern. If they break them down right, as you guys used to always say back on your tour days, if you break them down right, we could see some really good scoring. The scoring and qualifying reflected that, so we could be in for a lot of strikes today. And, of course, you're seeing the four best girls and the four best boys here in the state of Indiana participate right here.
And this is not the pattern that the teams bowled on.
Correct.
So it's a totally different pattern, so it's a different look. So
yeah.
Whoever bowled yesterday, which there's a few there, you had to do totally different today. So it's, the best are here on today.
Well, the fact, too, Trevor Thompson, the senior from Avon, who will be bowling match number one, the left-hander, he's trying to avenge the disappointment of yesterday's performance as a team. Now, he's bowling by himself.
Yeah.
He's responsible for himself today, but he's trying to avenge yesterday's disappointment too.
Yeah, well, and I think this morning he found out started out with a couple of subpar games, and I think a 160 and a 150 or something like that. But he came back, to qualify for this, so he got things together mentally and physically both, and which he's been able to do in his whole high school career. So it's good to see him battle back and get out there and has a shot at the state title.
Well, I think you're going to see some urethane thrown on the boys' side. And I looked down, and both Lucas McNamara and Trevor Thompson both throwing some urethane on. And, well, Trevor being left-handed, Lucas being right-handed. And, it's going to be interesting to see how those lanes break down from that standpoint.
Take some time. Yeah, it'll take a little more time than normal. Yeah.
Well, and urethane doesn't absorb the oil like your reactive resin.
It moves it, right?
It moves it, right.
Yeah.
So it'll be interesting to see how both players attack it, but not surprised you're seeing urethane on the boys' side. Of course, Lucas McNamara with a lot of power, two-hander.
Yeah, they're creating some friction on their own there.
Yeah. But anyway, I want to thank you for joining us today here on Savage Bowling TV, and we look forward to a fun day of singles participation here. Tournament director Mike Kruschow is organizing everything and letting them know the format. Chris Jones, his daughter Alexis, looking to become the second two-time champion here in girls singles. Alexander Ross won it in 2014 and 2017. So Alexis trying to finish her career as a junior and a senior to make a singles championship. What a heck of a way to finish her career out.
Yeah, it would be the ultimate position to finish up with, and only one person's going to be able to do that in each side, the boys and the girls.
All right, practice has concluded here. Bowlers only get so many shots on each lane, so it's a challenge.
And it's been, probably 30 minutes since they finished their qualifying, and then they get into the practice balls, and so there's really not a lot of time to reload the middle part of it, and you just got to get back in and make that first shot count.
A little stoppage here on set, getting something taken care of. We'll be starting here. Little housekeeping. We have some of those once in a while, and but what a weekend for the state. They've done so many great changes to the format, and all the signage, and just really making it special for these players.
Well, and the set resembles what the PBA does, and so it's a good look here. Everybody's down on this end. It's just the four bowlers, and it's a great look. It's also a look that creates a lot of pressure on the bowlers, but they seem to perform pretty well doing it. So it's exciting.
All right, Alexis Jones is going to lead off match number 1 here. 3 matches for each, both the girls and the boys. And Alexis is going to lead things off here on lane 37. The senior from Columbus North looking to repeat here in Anderson. Oh, and she comes in light
Great
with
shot.
a strike. And Mike,
She looked pretty relaxed.
Yeah, right away. She's throwing a non-reactive resin ball. She's got the new
Looked at a little bit of
blue.
surface with it.
Yeah,
Yep.
the new blue. Not urethane is what they say, but it's not reactive. And now our first look at Trevor Thompson, who was throwing some urethane in practice. He was throwing some urethane in practice, but quickly went to resin.
Good choice so far. It was a great start. 2 wonderful starts for both bowlers.
Now our first look at Emily Heldman, the Greenwood Christian Academy senior. She comes in light, and she throws a strike.
Great shot.
And right out of the
Good
gate,
power.
Mike,
Yeah.
we've got 3 strikes out of 3 shots.
Yeah, great way to start and use the practice well.
Well, you never wanted to be that guy get hung, right out of the gate, especially in league play back in those days, right?
Yes, you did not. It cost you some money.
Oh,
roll it.
Messenger! And it goes down. And we've got strikes galore right out of the gate.
Yeah, it's a great start by all 4 bowlers. Now to keep the momentum.
That's a little right of target. And she leaves.
Got a break, yep.
Yep. 1, 2, 4.
looks like a little quick, got the ball right a little fast, and, you know, there's not unlimited room there.
Now Lucas McNamara looking to double up here, start of the match.
Oh.
Ooh, little quick there, bucket.
Yeah, good speed, maybe a little too much. Give the ball a chance to read the middle part of the lane to get up there into the pocket.
Well, and the urethane just not going to react down lane when you miss a little right or get fast.
Yeah. Nice spare.
Well, Lucas was sectional champion. He finished second in the regional and 14th in the semi-state to qualify for the state finals. High game this season, 279. He was first seed all-conference captain.
Beautiful spare.
Great spare there.
Beautiful. You know, for two-hander, he's got the ball arcing very nicely. He's not getting that jump, so it's nice and controllable at this point.
And now the stoic Alexis Jones. Not a lot of emotion from this girl, but boy, she can play. Ooh, that comes in light,
That looked
too.
like a good shot. It just didn't read the lane early enough. Makeable spare.
Well, Alexis from Columbus North. She bowled in the Southeastern Conference, and she's going to plan. She's planning to attend Marian University, study psychology. She was first in her sectionals, third in her regionals, and first in her semi-state.
Very nice run.
Now Trevor Thompson.
Beautiful.
And Mike, a really unusual arm swing for Trevor, right? The ball's his elbow really far from the body. You wouldn't technically teach that, but he redirects it really nice at the bottom.
The key is to look where he's at in his finishing position and release point, and he's in the optimum position right there. How you get there really doesn't matter as long as you're consistent with how you get there.
Trevor Thompson bowling in the Indy West. He's going to attend Indiana Tech. He's going to major in robotics engineering. Need to hang around this guy for a while. Plans to bowl for the team. Finished second in sectionals, fifth in regionals, and he won semi-state, 793 high series with a 298 game this season. He's been impressive his entire career.
Yes, he really has. Like I said, he started with 2 subpar games to start this, the qualifying today, and then 230, 240 to get in. So he's going the right direction as far as that goes.
Oh, he comes in high.
In a little bit. Yeah, he got that in just a little bit.
Good crowd here on hand watching these kids bowl in the Stepladder finals. Been a great crowd all weekend.
Beautiful
Good
spare.
cover.
Yeah, beautiful spare.
Charlie Dorton, head coach for Avon, here helping out Trevor. And Mel DeRolf down here in the bowlers area helping Lucas McNamara. And now Emily Heldman here. Oh, great shot there.
Yeah, do that, roll it really nice. Leaves that a little soft, leaving the 10. Got the 8 out, though.
Little quitter 10, as Randy Peterson would call it, right? When you leave a 10-pin like that where the 6-pin lays in the gutter, what's the adjust? Is there an adjustment off that, Mike?
Yeah, there's a couple. I mean, you just got whatever you're most comfortable with. You don't want to change the way you throw it. It's just a matter of you're softening up a little bit or creating a little more angle to get it, and that's moving your feet to the right for a right-hander.
Oh, look at the power. Pinstead, no chance.
Yeah, that's the difference. The half pocket with the power to take the 6 into the 10. Great shot. Nice and smooth reaction.
And a good spare there.
Excellent
for
spare. There's
Emily?
nothing tougher than shooting those corner pins when you're not wanting to or ready to shoot them, but yeah, great spare.
You know, there's a lot of pressure here, right, Mike? And we talked about it yesterday. The players that can handle the adrenaline rush that you're getting from this, calming the nerves, focusing on the task at hand, are the ones that are going to be successful. And that applied really to Evansville North and Elkhart yesterday.
Yeah, they were able to come through when they needed to, and you know, as a team, they bowled well as a team.
Oh.
Great shot.
10 in the pit.
Yeah.
And now Lucas McNamara now with a chance to double up here in the fourth. Left lane.
Wow. Beautiful power.
Get out of here, 10.
He's got a short backswing for some of the two-handed releases you'll see, but boy, right to finish, boy, he's able to get some good, but it's a very smooth power, so he doesn't have to force it. Great shots.
The 6-pin just slapped the 10 silly. We might need to call an ambulance. Get that pin out of the rack. Now, Alexis Jones back to work here. Right lane, working on a spare, fourth frame. 7-pin stands.
Look at a good release. The ball, you could tell when the ball actually picked up the roll. Looked like it was going to have enough, but coming in very late. That's one where you just got to move a touch to the right or soften up a little bit. It's tougher to soften up sometimes to do that. You're better off to move your feet.
Now Trevor back to work on the right lane.
Oh.
A 6-8. Boy, he had that yesterday,
He did
too.
have that yesterday, yes. Yeah, I got that one. It looked like I might got in a touch, but he's creating a lot of power and a lot of hook on that back end, Trevor Thompson. So it's makeable for him on this.
You know, I could be, correct me if I'm wrong, but I'm pretty sure this is the third appearance for Alexis Jones in the singles stepladder. I believe she made it in her freshman year, and boy, to win it in your junior and now a chance to win it again your senior year, what a career for this young lady. And I've known her father for a long time, her coach, Chris Jones, and Chris was a talented, supremely talented young player in his young days, and I'm sure he's just living the dream through his daughter right now.
Beautiful shot.
Get out of there, 10.
She really hasn't had an errant shot, just a ball that didn't quite hook enough and left her split, but she's made good shots, every one of them.
Well, really, both opens have only been splits for the entire 4 participants here. Now Trevor coming back off that 6-8 misfortune. 6-pin.
He's getting a handful. He's really getting that lift and turn. The ball's coming in very sharp.
Well, Indiana Tech's getting a good one.
Yes.
Emily coming in light. Again, the 1-2-4. Second time she's left this. Her miss has been right.
Yeah, as long as you don't leave that 10-pin there with that, at least you got a makeable spare that she's had before. So.
Yeah, solid cover. Couple of tough breaks there for Trevor in those last 2 frames. I think you can handle a 6-pin, but boy, that 6-8's tough.
Ooh. Yeah, that's one of those you try to go for it and you get 0. So it's a tough call on that one.
And Emily with the good cover on this 1-2-4. She
rolls
looked
the
at
eyes
it for
a little
while.
bit. Yeah, rolls the eyes a little bit, but yeah, good break. Good break.
She knew it when she had it,
Yes,
right?
yeah.
Knew it all the way, they say. Now the two-hander, Lucas McNamara from Wheeler High School, the senior, double working here. Ooh, there's the miss right with the urethane.
You know, it looked like it was going to maybe catch it, but with that ball just not reacting early enough, and he kind of pushed that one a little bit rather than the smooth ones he's done before. A little bit right.
Now Emily back on the left lane. Oh, comes in high. Trouble. 4,
and those
6,
are tough
7.
adjustments, you know. After you leave it out there and it doesn't hit the head pin, you want to try to make sure it gets there, and you kind of force it to the head pin instead. And she's getting a little bit of a break on the back end, so it caused her a little bit of trouble on that shot. That was very close there. You almost had that one.
Yeah, just a little, just a pinch left of that head pin. He would have
keep going,
had a chance to make that. As they, oh, Emily scares the 6.
Yeah, you don't realize how far that is sitting back here but it about a quarter of an inch probably is all that was.
Well, that's why they call bowling a game of inches, because it is just.
Yeah.
How many times have you maybe missed a single pin and you're not even sure you could have stuck a sheet of paper in between the ball and the pin?
Yeah.
Now, after the open frame in the 5th. Left lane.
Good shot, good comeback.
Solid strike. That's a great sign of a great bowler, because you come back after the open and you forget about it and you come right back and throw a strike.
Yeah, the best advice you can get is just once it's out of your hand, it's history. Just leave it there and worry about the next one.
Alexis Jones with the strike.
Textbook there. You couldn't do that any better.
Well, right now, Trevor Thompson with a 4-pin lead over Lucas McNamara.
Yeah, I bet you he didn't think he was going to come out of that two frames with the lead.
Alexis Jones with a 20-pin lead on Emily Heldman. Oh, 10 in the pit.
Great shot. Looked like the ball's in like a board or so from the last time he left a 6-8 and checked up enough and perfect. Great shot.
Now, double working here. 7th frame, left lane for Alexis Jones, defending champion. Boy, that looked really good out of her hand, and it's stubborn 10-pin. Oh, that was
a great shot, yeah.
It
nice
was.
Shot.
And now, can Trevor Thompson double up here and take a 14-pin lead over Lucas McNamara?
Hey, one more time, push!
That ball looked a hair inside of his
a
target.
Little bit. He's getting a handful. That ball is really coming hard on the end there. Wow.
Good spare there for Alexis.
I mean, Trevor's shots, we're talking once again, just very small amount of change would get you there to get that strike instead of that 6-pin. Surprised he's not tripping him as hard as the ball's breaking in the back.
We're starting to get into the crunch time of the game. Solid cover for Trevor, the senior from Avon.
Wow.
Oh, great
Gorgeous
shot.
Yeah, very nice. See that ball pick up about 40 feet and just perfect ball right in the pocket, flush. Good shot.
Yeah, just a 9-pin deficit right now for Emily. She can take a 1-pin lead with a strike here in the 8th. And now Lucas McNamara working on a strike, right lane, down 4. And now he goes up 7.
Nice shot. Good comeback after that 5-count washout on that lane. He's like you said, he's moving on and forgot about that and just making it one shot at a time. Perfect way to execute.
Oh my. Wow. Back-to-back strikes for Emily.
Yeah, great
We
shots.
have a game on the girls' side.
We've got 4 bowlers who are great shot makers.
Well, you can see why they've made it this far. They are coming up big on the grandest stage in high school bowling here in the state of Indiana. And now double. 7-pin lead can make it 17 here. Left lane. Oh, a kick save and a beauty on the 10.
3 in a row. Great shot.
And now Alexis Jones. Comes in light. 7-pin.
He's had 3 shots like that and left a 10-pin 2 of the 3, but those are in play to get a strike. She's around the pocket.
She's down 12 to Emily Heldman, and now Trevor Thompson, right lane. Oh, flat 7.
Yeah, that was a surprise there because that looked like he had
He
thrown
gave
a
it.
similar spot he had done the last time to get that strike on that lane.
Oh, he definitely gave it room.
Yeah.
All right, good cover from Alexis. You couldn't tell if Alexis was up 30 or down 30. She has the
Very
same
stoic,
demeanor.
yes.
And boy, you really like that as
All
a player.
business. Yeah,
That's
all
right.
business. Yeah.
The emotions aren't too high or too low.
Mm-hmm.
And now, spare attempt here for Trevor.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh. Open frame now here in the 8th.
Got the 9th frame coming up for everybody. It's big. You know, all these matches, this 9th frame is huge.
Alexis! Ooh.
Well, the ball tried to fight its way back. Just did not make it. A little right.
That's trouble. 2, 8, 10
Yeah,
for
the 5 was
Alexis.
better when that 5 was there. That gives you an opportunity to slide that across, but now it's a really, really difficult spare.
Now Trevor needs to regroup here. 203 max score. Lucas working on a 220 pace.
Big shot.
Great shot.
Big shot. Big shot. That's a big one. You have to have that one.
Trevor, just a great kid, great young man. Love to see the engineering, robotic engineering major. Bright future, regardless.
Yes. On and off the lanes. Yep.
All right,
Nice
smart
try
play there.
Yeah.
Get you.
Good try there.
Open frame 9th, 159 in the 9th. Still, now Emily controls her own destiny. And Lucas McNamara looking to put the hammer down right here in the 9th. Oh, there was no doubt about that.
Yeah, he's put together 4 really, really nice shots and carried each one of them. Great shots.
Now Emily trying to continue her string at 3, and it's a 10-pin. And Lucas was just like, give him the heater. I mean, that has some
Yeah, that was
speed and
flush.
power on it.
Nothing but flush. Yeah, great shot.
And the 10-pin cover for Emily. Solid.
Nice spare.
Boy,
Yeah.
spare shooting really at a premium right here. These kids have all.
They really have, yeah. Made great spares.
Now, to close out the match. Ooh, bucket. He's in really good shape. I believe that was enough, Mike, to get there. He should be in the 2 teens already. And a strike for Emily here in the 10th. And that's going to wrap up her match. All she needs to do is keep the ball on the lane, feet behind the foul line, and she'll have enough to defeat our defending champion, Alexis Jones. And the cover.
Yeah, anything less than 3 on that wouldn't have been enough to lock out Trevor. But
yeah, he had to
got a
have the spare, yeah.
Yeah.
And Emily comes in high 7. That's going to put her in the 190s. And that'll be enough to defeat Alexis Jones. So Emily Heldman, the senior from Greenwood Christian Academy, she'll advance over Alexis Jones. And Lucas McNamara, the senior from Wheeler High School, will advance over Trevor Thompson. 217 final score for Lucas.
Yeah, make great shots. Great shots Lucas made there. A couple light shots, but boy, more times than not they were strikes.
193 final score for Emily Heldman.
Good shot.
Sending pins all over, unfortunately, there. And you see the disappointment in Trevor. You know,
Trevor was all around the pocket the whole game. I mean, you know, it could have been different, but you know, he made great shots, and that's where you leave it. It's hard to do at the moment, but he's showing some class and finishing the best he can, and that's what you do.
Yeah, and
there'll be better days. Yeah,
I'm sure you know the disappointment of knowing that your high school career has come to a conclusion is always tough. But the future is extremely bright from the left-hander from Avon.
Yep.
And he'll pursue a collegiate career at Indiana Tech, and I'm telling you, Indiana Tech's getting a good one in Trevor Thompson, and look forward to seeing him with more success on the lanes in his future. And Alexis Jones, the defending champion, wrapping up her game here with another strike.
Yeah.
And I'm sure it's bittersweet for her as her high school career has come to a close. But she'll be bowling in college, too, at Marion University. And Jordan Gray, and he's getting himself a really talented young lady at Marion. And that'll wrap up match number 1. When we come back, Mike will be laneside with the winners of match number 1, both Lucas and Emily, right after this.
All right, we're first game's winners. They still have more games to go, but we're here with Emily Heldman. And Emily, great job that first game. You're able to win the match against our defending champion. But you were telling me you had a 112 game in qualifying. How did you come back from that to get to where you're at today?
I honestly just took it one frame at a time and got my spares. That's what I've been working on.
That's perfect. That's the exact way to do it. We wish you the best of luck in the next match, all right?
Thank you.
All right. And on the boys' side, the winner of the first match, Lucas McNamara. Lucas, great shots out there. Couple little wide ones that didn't quite make it back, but you threw some great shots. Are you going to try to do the same thing again this next game as far as playing the lanes?
Of course. I'm going to try to not throw my ball through my break point, make sure to let it read the lane and get some good shots in, good pocket shots.
Well, great shots, and we wish you the best of luck the next match, all right?
Thank you.
All right, back to the booth and Scott.
All right, thanks, Mike. And what a great match for both Lucas and Emily Heldman. And we're looking forward to see how they will participate in game number 2. But before we do that, we had a chance to talk to Larry Zademan, the commissioner of the Indiana High School Bowling Association and learn a little bit more about what goes on behind the scenes and what the future looks like. All right, welcome back to the booth here for the Indiana High School Bowling State Finals here from Championship Lanes in Anderson, Indiana. You're watching it exclusively on Savage Bowling TV, and Scott Gilmore, Mike Albee, and a special guest. Storm staffer and PWBA star Lindsey Boomershine joins us here for the semifinal match, and welcome back to the broadcast booth, Lindsey.
Thank you so much for having me. I'm excited.
Well, as you see, does this kind of get the juices flowing when you're seeing this stepladder finals and clutch shots and all this? Does that get you ready and pumped up for the season?
Absolutely. This is the environment that I always want to be in, in the finals. Having a chance to win is, what we all work so hard for.
Well, and I know it's also cool to see, as you being a former college star too as well, the excitement and learning a little bit more about these players and hearing that they're going on to college. Trevor going to Indiana Tech and Trevor Thompson, Alexis Jones going to Marion. It's kind of cool to see them advance their careers on to the collegiate level.
Absolutely. I was fortunate enough to go to University of Nebraska-Lincoln after I graduated high school. So bowling for that university definitely taught me a lot of different tools and team environment and responsibilities. So I think that they're going to have a great experience, and anyone that wants to elevate their bowling game should definitely look into going into the collegiate program.
Well, and you bowled for a really amazing coach in Straub, and he a lot of successful teams he had throughout his career.
Absolutely. He really focused on the physical fundamentals, which really helped me advance my physical game. And then, having that team environment experience and then being the captain of my senior year and anchoring for that team, it definitely taught me some different things that I think that every bowler should experience.
Well, yeah, some of the who's who and women's collegiate stars bowled for Nebraska-Lincoln. A couple that come to mind besides you, Shannon Pluhowski, Deandra Asbeatty. I mean, a lot of really big names came through that program.
Yeah, we had a lot of great bowlers. I really enjoyed the 4 years that I went, and I hope that all of these kids, the college that they decided to go to, they experience the same thing. Because I think it's really beneficial. And, I think when you're in your senior year of college and once you go through this experience, you really decide if you're wanting to go to that next level of being a professional. So it definitely gives you a range of where you're at and where you want to be to, figure out what you want to do for the future for your career.
All right, match number 2 getting ready to start here, the semifinal round on the boys' side. Obviously, the senior Lucas McNamara from Wheeler advancing to take on junior from Lutheran, Riley Spear. And Emily Heldman advancing to take on junior Robin Edwards from Griffith High School. And now our first look at Robin Edwards, the junior from Griffin. She's undecided on her collegiate plans. Wow. And there's going to be somebody recruiting pretty quick, right?
A few more shots like that, and she'll have a few more extra choices. Yeah.
Imagine there's going to be a few letters in the mail. Now Lucas McNamara. And the machine keeps striking.
Yeah, he's very, very calm and collective down there. He's lined up and ready to go. Good shot.
And now Emily will throw her first shot of the semifinal match. Comes in high. Ooh, the 4.79.
When I was down there earlier watching the ladies, I was really impressed with her because she started with 112, and she ended up, making it, shooting 230 the last game. So that's pretty impressive.
I asked her about that, and she said the best thing that she just took it one shot at a time. Well, that's perfect. That's the best way you can go about that.
Absolutely.
Well, the two-handed left-hander from Lutheran throws 10 in the pit. And Riley, undecided yet on his plans. He's got some time, only a junior. His brother, a very talented player, he bowls two-handed from the right side. And Riley throwing the purple hammer. Like I said earlier, Mike, we were going to see a lot of urethane on this pattern.
Yep.
And sure enough, Lucas McNamara throwing urethane on the right, and Riley throwing the purple hammer on the left side. Oh, great shot. We're going to see a slugfest here on the boys' side for sure between these two young men.
They both are really talented. Oh, good shot.
Oh. Way to bounce back after that open frame. And if you're going to open, you never want to, but if you're going to, the first frame is kind of the one you'd pick, right?
I'll tell you, the bowlers so far, all we've had out here, the disposition of all of them, the way they carry themselves on and off the lanes is just first class.
Mm-hmm. Wow.
And the pins they stand no chance. I think they're leaning back as soon as the ball's coming down the lane, to be honest with you. And now Robin Edwards here on the right lane, working on a strike.
Wow.
Oh, my.
What a confident release. Wow, great shots.
Robin finished 5th in sectionals, 2nd in regionals, and 10th in semi-state with a high game of 280.
Wow.
And now Lucas looking to match Riley here in the second frame. Messenger! Oh. Doesn't cooperate.
That was a really good shot.
Yeah, that once again, one of those shots were fractions of an inch away from 3 in a row.
I see Lucas is throwing that 78 urethane. That's an IQ urethane ball, right, Lindsay, that Lucas is throwing?
Yes, that is the new urethane IQ Tour 78U from Storm Bowling. I had a chance to throw it. I really love it. It hooks a little bit more than the pitch black and picks up in the mid lane. I think it's exceptional, and I'm definitely going to be able to use it for a longer duration out on tour versus the pitch black. I like to use urethane. I like to go straighter when I can on the shorter patterns, just with my rev rate and ball roll. So I think this is going to be a huge compliment. I've seen a ton of youth bowlers in the last couple of months throwing this 78U, so it's definitely something to take a look at.
Yeah, we want to.
Special.
Yes. Well, we appreciate the insight. Want to thank Storm for all of their contributions to bring you this broadcast here on Savage Bowling TV. They've been a big advocate and supporter of high school bowling, especially in the state of Indiana. I want to thank Storm and 900 Global and Rotogrip and 3G. Oh!
Wow.
A late trip of the 6.
He took a lot off that. That was a lot less ball speed he had prior to that, but got the trip that Trevor Thompson was never able to trip the 6. He got that one.
Oh.
Emily comes in high with another split, the 6, 7, 10. And right after, Robin Edwards had a little bit of trouble chopping the spare in the third for her first open. And working on a strike there, I'm sure Emily was trying to get herself right back into the lead. Now you're probably better off just getting 2 and taking your medicine, as they say.
Yeah, I feel like within a one-game match, those are the shots where you really need to take advantage of the your opponent opening. So it was unfortunate. Maybe she made a move and.
Oh!
Huge shot.
All right.
Just what the doctor ordered. What a conversion for Emily.
Great shot.
And that's when you talk about, Mike, not looking at what your opponent's doing,
Yeah.
right?
I'd be happy if I wasn't looking at that if that was my opponent, but those are game changers there. Great shot.
And Riley with the spare here.
I mean, that's huge.
Yeah,
Boy,
it totally turns the game around.
Just the emotional lift you
Yeah.
get from that, right?
Right.
Let's see what she could do here in the fourth after the huge split conversion in the third. Oh!
Wow.
That's an exclamation point there on that. Great shot by Emily.
A junior bowling like a senior right there. Split conversion, then strikes right after it. And now Lucas McNamara here in the fourth. Oh!
What a perfect angle he's got going into the pocket. Wow.
Lots of power. Boy, when you see the pins just go straight back, that's when you know you're really locked in.
Yeah.
And now, after the open frame here, Robin Edwards
Great
comes in
shot.
light.
Great shot.
Hit him thin, watch him spin.
She's got a really strong roll. Just
Yeah.
picks up and.
When I do my youth coaching, that's what I really look for is, all the youth bowlers that have exceptional ball roll because it's very hard to teach.
Yeah, she looks very confident when she throws it. I mean, there's no hitch and swings. It's just all out.
And Messenger! Down goes the 10. And we have
Isn't there
our
some rule about the pin has to touch the lane before it can hit the other
Yeah.
lane? Great shot.
That
Beautiful.
that was one hopping in.
It was almost identical to the previous shot on that lane, but the messenger missed it.
Yeah, he's got plenty of power to burn.
Ooh. Robin crosses over and leaves the 5-10. Now Riley Spear trying to match
Beautiful.
strike for strike here.
I notice a lot of the youth men, they really love to throw urethane.
There's a lot of it. Yeah, you do see it quite a lot. I don't know if that's from watching TV and that, but it certainly seems to be.
Well, when you can play straight with that kind of power,
Right.
and that ball allows you to, and it hits with that kind of power, boy, it's just almost unstoppable.
Oh,
Oh, my!
Wow.
We got a clinic in spare shooting here.
or split conversions.
Yeah, unbelievable. Great shot.
Oh,
Oh,
down goes the 8. And you know what? You think about the concentration it takes from Riley right there, because the crowd actually gets way into it, and he's on his approach. That's impressive, too. The concentration that it takes when everybody's cheering.
see the adjustment if she made it.
Oh.
Oh, great shot.
Beautiful. And kept her composure. Like I said, you can't read the score on Emily's face. It just
No.
every shot's the same.
Well, she doubles up here, and she's right back in this match. Matter of fact, she can take the lead here, or has taken the lead.
Oh my.
Oh, comes in light. That was odd.
That was.
Looked like it was really good off his hand, and
Looked like it was pretty direct with a little more speed and didn't quite get around that one. It was good, but wow, got a good break. The 5 and 7 dropped anyway.
Riley Spear takes an 11-pin lead on the bench, and that comes in high, snapping the string of Emily, leaving the 3-6. But the girls are putting on a spare shooting clinic.
That's definitely something that I worked and I had been working on in the off season is trying to make as many split conversions as possible.
Oh, she misses the spare.
I'm sure, Mike, you've made many of splits that I've seen on TV, so it definitely matters.
Well, it obviously can turn a game. It can there's count, there's the whole bit. It's just, if you can become a great spare shooter, whether it's a split or not, it carries you so much farther. Like yesterday, we watched so many big spares shot in the 9th and 10th frame that won matches for them and won titles for them.
Right, absolutely.
Now after the single pin spare, oh, the 4-9.
And here's a perfect example for you: 4-9 or a 6-8, something that's they're makeable, fairly makeable, but some people just take it 9 out and move on. You know.
Right.
Oh, great
Beautiful
shot there
Yeah.
from Robin.
Like a 3, 6, 7, 10.
Oh yeah.
Like that. You don't want to leave it, but if you do,
No.
hopefully
There's
you
a
have
plan. Yeah.
yeah.
There's a good plan for it. Yeah, I agree.
10-pin lead for Robin. She can make it 20 here with a strike in the 7th and an open frame. Tough break there for Lucas.
I feel like that 4-9 was pretty far apart.
Boy, the one thing I like to see, too, is the sportsmanship between the players, the coaches. It's just it's one big family out there. You know, they see these guys, girls compete on a regular basis. It's one thing you really like to see is the sportsmanship shown here by all the participants and the coaches.
No, that's really great. I mean, the coaches are volunteering their time, which is wonderful.
Brooklyn!
Oh.
9-pin.
Has she gone Brooklyn every time on that lane?
Well, the last couple have for sure.
Right.
Oh, Riley just continues
Wow.
to throw darts. And that is 6 strikes out of 7 frames. Boy, after that open frame for Lucas, he's got some work to do here. Lucas can strike out for 234, but Riley going on a 250 pace. Now, Robin, left lane looking for the spare on the 9.
I think it looks good. Okay.
Yeah, good spirit. We've seen a little bit of everything in these 2 matches so far.
Well, the lead's at 10 pins for Robin, and now Emily can try to cut into that deficit. Oh, a little emotion shown there. Riley knew that was a big shot in the 8th.
Half pocket. You love when you see that 4 hit the 7.
I'm not going to say it. I'm not going to say what 4 in a row is. I'm not going to say it.
I don't even know what you call it.
Oh, an open or a washout for Emily in a critical situation. Here we're getting into the late stages of this game for both matches here. Now Lucas, 8th frame, really in a must-strike situation.
I was just going to say that.
Oh, get some help on the 4.
All right, still alive.
That's all you can do. Keep it in play there and force your opponent to answer.
Now a big spare conversion here for Emily.
Oh, wow.
She gets.
Oh.
Oh, wait.
Oh.
Boy, you never know what pin bouncing out of the back and then rolling around. You never know, but she leaves the head pin.
Lindsay, that's the spares you talk about, stuff like that,
Yep.
where you can lose a lot of count, but you can make a lot of hey if you can get some spares out of those. At least put a good shot on it. But
Well, a 21 pin lead now for Robin Edwards. And now another
Big
must
shot.
strike here for Lucas. Oh, the pins just explode.
they certainly did. Yeah, that's a great shot.
That looks like some of your shots back in the early 80s, right?
I'm thinking you saw something else, but not me.
I'm sure, Lindsay, you've thrown some pins around.
I tried to.
My strikes are boring.
I'll take either one of them.
I've seen Mike strike many times on the shows that I watch.
Had to be YouTube.
Oh,
pretty look.
Riley is locked in. Yahtzee.
I like to watch bowling in old shows and the PBA and Bowl TV. I like it. It inspires
It's
me.
very
to,
cool. Yeah, I enjoy that too. I agree.
I tell him, I said, you shouldn't take for granted having 36 weeks a year to bowl, right?
Right.
No, that was good. Yeah, that was good.
I'm sure you guys, both you, the ladies, and the current pros would love to have 36-week season, right?
Yeah. Yes and no.
I was gonna say there's a little bit.
Well, I have Aiden, so
Yeah,
I mean,
exactly.
I like the
With
schedule
kids.
how we have it because he's still in school in May, and then I still get part of the summer with him, but I'm gone for 3 weeks at a time. But then we have the rest of the year, so yes and no. I love bowling, so
And now Robin Edwards, 21 pin lead,
Oh,
makes
wow.
it
Great
31.
Beautiful shot.
and those are the type of shots like we were talking about that you need to make and step
Yeah.
up in a one-game match.
Oh,
Oh,
he
I
is
think he'll take
locked
that one, yeah.
in.
okay.
I'm pretty sure Lucas knew it was going to take a good game to win this match, but he had no idea it was going to take 280.
Well, and he's bowled a good game. He just, that 1 10-penny left, the scout didn't take it, and then
The 4-9.
Yeah, the 4-9. I mean, he's made good enough shots to be in it. But boy,
Well, you think about
Riley
it.
has just put together a game and a half here.
You think of it. If he gets that, he could shoot 248, and it's not even close to being
Yeah.
enough.
No.
Just how locked in the junior from Lutheran, Riley Spear, is.
I think he's going to be very hard to beat for the championship match.
And now Robin looking to make it a 31-pin lead here with the strike.
Oh.
Comes in a little high, leaving the 4-7. Oh, I'm not sure. Riley wants to save a few of those for the championship match.
Don't change a thing, Riley. Keep throwing them. Keep throwing them. I think the way he's throwing it, there's plenty more left, I think.
Yeah, absolutely. I don't see his line changing much.
Now a big spare here for Robin to maintain her lead.
Seems like the left lane is hooking a lot more for them. Because I feel like she moved. She moved a lot, and she still came in high.
Almost got, not quite enough. Almost got there, yeah.
Right now, max score for Robin is 193, and max score for Emily is 192. So there is a chance here for potentially a tie or some major drama here, but right now, Emily's in a must-strike situation here in the ninth.
Well, she just changed balls.
Oh!
Great shot.
Wow.
You know, you like the thought process that she's willing to do that. You know, this late in the game for the state titles. You know, to
Right.
switch balls and do that takes a lot of nerve, a lot of courage, and to do it with look like a great shot, confidence.
Well, I'm sure Lucas has to be disappointed. His college career going to come to a conclusion here at the singles of the Indiana High School Bowling State Finals. But, man, what a performance this young man put on. And he'll be able to go back and watch this over and over again. And nothing to hang your head because he absolutely bowled fantastic. Oh, yes! And the 8-pin goes down.
I thought it was down the first time, and then all of a sudden it was
Well,
still
it
there.
Wait, this is a big shot.
Huge.
I'm
yeah.
probably taking a couple extra seconds here.
Is this when you would?
She may have a few here. Oh, there we
There
Is
we
this
got a
when
rack.
you would tell the tournament director, Lindsay, I'd like a re-rack?
I
Just to
probably
kinda-
would.
To
Yeah.
collect yourself.
Yes, I would. Because I feel like sometimes you get quick in these moments, but hopefully.
This is to force. Oh, Brooklyn! Oh, 10-pin stands. That
I feel
would've
like she was really quick with
Yeah,
that.
yeah.
she knew how big it was, too.
It didn't get to her hook point there. She broke loose early.
But those are just things that you learn through
Yeah.
experience. So
Although that first strike in the 10th was a big one, to at least give her an opportunity.
Well, Riley Spears shoots 276 to defeat
Wow.
Lucas McNamara 223, and he'll advance to the state championship match.
yeah, that was a huge double for
Yeah.
her because
Still gave her hope, but she's going to need help, obviously. But
right, she's got. So she just needs a mark.
She needs a mark here.
Yeah.
yeah.
Looks like a 181 finish for Emily.
There's other options, but a mark will win it.
Oh!
And that's the best mark you can get.
What
Best one.
a dagger!
Great shot.
That's amazing.
Yeah, beautiful ball.
Wow.
As cool as the other side of the pillow as
Yeah, you're right, Mike. Her release is really, really good.
that was.
She was so confident with
Yes.
it.
Yeah,
just, you
I
know.
mean, she got right through that.
Yeah.
absolutely solid.
Well, good for her. That's
Yeah, great job.
She'll advance to take on Krista Gwynn, the senior from Anderson, the hometown hero per se.
And Robin's opponent, Emily Heldman, did a great job all week. Like I said, fighting back. It's just a lot of grit, a lot of firepower, and almost got there.
But you're right, guys. She just puts a really nice roll on the ball, and that ball is working when it hits the pins.
I think that's a supernova.
Well, that's going to set up our championship match. Riley Spear will take on the senior from Floyd Central, Noah Graff, and Robin will advance to take on Krista Gwynn, the senior, right here from Anderson. Lindsay, I want to thank you for joining us today in the broadcast.
Thank you for having me.
Best of luck on your upcoming
Thanks.
PWBA season. I'm sure you'll have some more success, maybe another major or two, right?
Yeah, that would be amazing.
Yeah, absolutely. And I want to thank you for being here with Storm, and really appreciate you guys' support for Indiana High School bowling.
No, absolutely. Thanks for having me. This was a great event. All the bowlers, throughout the weekend were so enthusiastic. So, that inspires me for the sport of bowling to continue successfully. So, thank you.
All right, when we come back, Mike Albee will be laneside with our victors, Riley Spear and Robin Edwards.
All right, I'm here with the winners of the semifinal match who have now earned a way into the title match for the Indiana State Championships, singles championships. Robin Edwards won the last game, and you had to get a mark in the 10th frame to advance to the title match, but you got the perfect mark. What was that?
It was difficult, but I just had to stay smooth, get through it, and breathe.
Great job. It was a wonderful shot. There was no doubt on that one. So good luck in the title match.
Thank you.
All right, with me here is Riley Spear. Riley, great bowling out there so far, 276. So do you see many changes coming into the next game, or are you just going to go right where you left?
I don't think so. No, I'm just going to stick with my process. Just stick with what I was doing. I feel really comfortable, so just going to try to make each shot as good as I can.
Great job. You look good out there doing. We wish you the best of luck in the title match.
Thank you.
All right, we're going back to the booth with Scott.
All right, thanks, Mike. And, wow, what a performance by both Riley Spear and Robin Edwards there as they advance to the championship match here. But before we do so, we had a chance to go over the opening festivities, the ceremonies for the Indiana High School Bowling State Finals. And throwing out the first ball was the 2000 champion, Casey Bluer-Harvey, and former commissioner of 25 years, Steve Kunkel. Let's see the opening ceremonies from this morning.
Oh, you got robbed. Thank you for kicking.
All right, it's great to see the 2000 champion Casey Bluer-Harvey and Steve Kunkel throw out the first ball. And, of course, Steve Kunkel been involved with Indiana High School bowling for so long here in the state of Indiana. It's always great to see him.
Yeah, and I'm sure he enjoys coming out where it's fun for him. And, he just throwing out that first ball, that's a difficult shot to make. I'll tell you.
Yeah, a lot of nerves right there, right?
Yeah. You did a great job.
Yeah. And it's always, he had some. He was talking to us before we took the air, and he was talking about how some of the health issues that he had going on, and it's always great to see someone like Steve fully recovered and out here watching the performances from these unbelievable young players. And great to see Lindsey Boomershine once again, too, joining us here in that semifinal match. And we're just about to get the championship match underway.
Yeah, best of luck to Lindsay in the upcoming tours. She does a great job.
And we also had a chance to talk a little bit with Casey Bluer-Harvey, the 2000 champion. And let's hear what she had to say about her experience from not only the first ball today, but her past experience from her 2000 championship. All right, we're back. And, it's unbelievable, talking to Casey there about how much it was so different in 2000 compared to today. And her, she was saying it's so much more of an event. That just kind of shows you how much work not only Steve Kunkel, but now Larry Zademan and all the tournament directors that put on bowling here in the state of Indiana for the high school kids.
Yeah, and it's been quite exciting because the changes, but they've already started working on this next year weeks ago. So it's a lot of effort by a lot of people, and but this is the grand finish here. So this is what you want for the kids to have a good opportunity, and so far they are shining today.
Well, we're just a few practice shots away from getting the championship matches underway here for both the boys and the girls. I want to again thank Storm for all of their contributions to the sport of bowling here for high school in the state of Indiana. And they've been here all day, all weekend. Lindsay and Casey Mattingly and Doan Moose and Mose. And it's just great to see them really know the grassroots of their industry is right here in high school bowling.
Yeah, and we're lucky here in the state of Indiana to have them, but they do that worldwide. So it's Storm's a great company, and we appreciate them coming to Indiana and helping out. But all the volunteers, and like Steve Kunkel, like you said, all the previous people who have helped out, they've helped us get to this point, and it's a proud to be a part of the bowling industry here in Indiana.
Now the question going to be here for our number one seeds, Noah Graff. You had Lucas McNamara throwing urethane there for 2 games. How much is that going to impact what Noah Graff's going to have here on this championship pair?
Well, he's getting practice balls right now, so that's the big advantage for the leader. They're getting the practice now while the semifinal winners are sitting on the sidelines waiting. So now he's going to get a good read on it and see. There's going to be some changes that from what he saw when he practiced, a couple games ago. But Riley Spear, he had reactive on his shot the first time with Trevor Thompson bowling. So there's going to be little changes, but it's going to be up to them to. The most important part is to make those good shots on the first and second frame, so you get a good read.
Well, you got Krista Gwynn, the Anderson High School bowler, the local bowler, they shall say. She's a senior, and she's going to Ivy Tech for dental hygiene. So she's going to finish her career and not doesn't look like she's going to bowl in college, but she's going to move on to a professional career and high game of 300, high series of 815. Wow. She won sectionals, second in regionals, and was first in semi-state, and she's trying to be first in the state finals.
She obviously knows how to win.
Yeah, absolutely. Noah Graff, he's a senior from Floyd Central. He finished first in sectionals, fourth in regionals, and 12th in semi-state, and he is going to plan on attending Purdue University for cyber security. It seems way out of my league, right?
I was just thinking that. My goodness, from the what we've heard today on all the kids that are on this, what their plans are. It's like, wow, we've hit some kids who are already young adults for sure. So congratulations to them and their parents for what they've been able to do, and best of luck this last game.
All right, we're ready to get things started here.
After talking to Robin Edwards, I was surprised that she felt nervous, and it's just because her physical game looks anything but that. I mean, just what a wonderful release, and just powerful, and
Well, and so calm, cool, and collected there in that 10th frame when she had to have a mark and just to throw 10 in the pit.
Yeah, there was no doubt on that shot.
So impressive. And now she'll get the championship match underway. Right where she left off, Mike.
Well, and you're talking like a 10-minute break here, too, that she had. So to come out with that shot, what a great shot.
Yeah, because the number 1 seeds, they get 4 shots on each lane, while the winners of that previous match are sitting there waiting, right?
Yeah.
And Riley Spears says,
Apparently that was the plan, to sit there and wait 10 minutes, then come out and throw perfect shots.
Yeah, he says, I'm still warmed up. And now our first look at Krista Gwynn from Anderson High School here, a senior, right lane. Ooh, she comes in light washout.
Looks like a lot of speed on that first shot.
And now Noah Graff here, the senior from Floyd Central. Comes in light, 3-pin. Or excuse me, 2-pin.
Just got to make that spare and move on to the next frame. First, they haven't bowled out here on the TV pair, so it's probably a little interesting to be out there by yourself.
Well, and what do you think Noah's thinking here after he just watched his opponent shoot 276 in the previous game, and then his first shot
starts
was
with another one?
a solid strike.
Riley Spears sent a message there with that first one for sure. So, yeah, it's get this spare and then move on. But that's you're right exactly. It's going to be hopefully you're just taking it one frame at a time.
Now the spare conversion here for Noah. Hard and straight at it. I like it. And now open frame in the first for Krista, and looking to get on the strike train here in the second. Oh, crossover strike.
That's what you need to get going. Yep.
Yeah.
Take that.
And let's talk about, too, Mike, they've sat and waited for a little bit, right? How much does that play into what happens in a match? You got to get really your calm, cool, collected right away.
No, that your hand can change, and
right.
Whether it swells or it gets smaller because it's colder in here. There's so many things. Were you paying attention enough to really get that first shot? So you're really dialed in mentally and physically. There's so much preparement done beforehand, and Riley was pretty all business over here. So I think that's the big difference of how they prepare in that break.
Robin, hit him thin. Watch him spin. And she starts off with a double.
She looks the same as she did in that last game.
Yeah, 10-pin conversion here for Noah, and that pretty much tells Krista that Robin's locked in on both lanes.
No, it's a great shot. Solid 10. Good shot. If Riley can bowl a game like he did last time, that's going to be the problem for Noah, is trying to stay in it with him.
And now Robin here on 37 with a double. Looking to make it 3 in a row, and she does.
Big smile on her face. Great shot.
And now Riley Spear. Oh, he is absolutely locked in, Mike.
Well, he's actually been able to take a little bit of speed off, and the ball just flushes perfectly. Great angle. Ball's got the right break point, and obviously the biggest part, it knocks all of them down at once. But he's making great shots.
And now Krista here on the right lane. Working on a strike. And
beautiful ball.
That's how you take advantage of the break in the second.
But that was an excellent shot.
Oh, solid strike there. I don't know if he liked it a whole lot off his hand, but he stared at it for a while.
That one was left. That one was left of his target. So yeah, he was happy for the result, and but he got that one left. But I think slowing his speed down a little bit it's allowing him to create a little more room there.
Well, you give him all that kind of room, but I'm not sure he wants to use it.
Yeah, I wouldn't want to throw it again there, but.
Oh, great shot by Krista. Now Noah here, working on back-to-back spares. Oh, great shot.
Great shot. Last two shots been excellent for Noah.
And now Robin with the first 3 strikes here of this game. 4th frame. She's been locked in. That ball rolls up. Oh! Boy, she's got the light hit working.
That was excellent. Yeah, what a beautiful shot.
And that tells you a lot right there that she's got a good roll on the ball.
Yeah. No, that was an excellent shot from start to finish.
And now Noah Graff looking to double up here. Comes in high and leaves the 3-6. Boy, he could have really used a strike there.
Yeah, just a little soft on that one. Ball just hooked a little too early. But, yeah, pick up that 3-6 and get back in it.
Oh, boy, she's got the light hit working. Hit him thin, watch him spin. And now Noah with the 3-6. Big spare conversion here early in his match. Oh, and he gets it.
Yeah.
That's one I never like to
more
shoot
direct,
at.
Yeah, a little more direct than you like to be. But, yeah, he got the ball down the lane enough, and all you got to do is hit him.
You know, one thing to note here about Krista Gwynn, not only does she have a high game of 300 and a high series of 815, she also was the Mental Attitude Award winner. And the Anderson prospect here working on a 3-bagger. Make it 4.
Good shot.
Boy, and outside
totally
of that
different
first,
bowler from the first frame. I agree, totally.
We got a slugfest on the girls' side. Oh. The pin stand, no chance.
Great shot by Riley.
Boy, players talk about Mike getting in a zone, and Riley is in that zone right now.
Yeah, even the interview over there didn't change a thing. I mean, he had an idea what he was doing, and he stuck to it. Great shots. He's one of the harder working bowlers I've ever talked to and seen, I think, in the last few years.
Oh, 10 in the pit.
Wow.
Oh, my
Great
goodness.
shot.
What a match on the girls' side.
Oh.
Well, when you can do no wrong, Mike.
Yeah, a little quick with the feet on that one, but look, he might have even stuck a little bit. But, yeah, he made sure he fought through that one and kept it on target, and 5 in a row.
Now Robin Edwards looking to make it the front 6. We got strikes galore here in our championship match. Oh, my goodness.
Pretty shot on that. Very nice.
He needs to hook 1, 2, 4, 8. And Mike, Noah looks like he's feeling the pressure here that Riley has put on with the front 5.
Yeah, you've got to continue to try to get some strikes, and yeah, when your opponent keeps throwing them and you're trying to get lined in, and you're halfway through the match, it's tough. Just make that spare though, and get you to the next one and see what happens.
All right, Robin, front 6, 7th frame. This ball looks good. Oh, and it is! Get down, 10-pin.
Yeah, great shot. She went from a couple half hits to pretty much flush shots here, the last two. Great shots by Robin.
All right, now Noah trying to convert the 1-2-4-8 here. Can ill afford an open frame. Ooh, and he leaves the 8.
Yep.
And now Krista Gwynn's thinking, what do I have to do? She started out with that open frame washout, but she has been perfect since. 5 strikes in a row, 7th frame. Oh, 10 back. If you like strikes, you're in the right location right now.
Boy, it's just every shot's the same. Great shots.
And now Noah Graff trying to get a strike of his own here in the 6th. Oh, he comes in high. Okay. 10-pin goes down, leaving just the 4-7. And
No, just trying to force it a little bit. You know, he's trying to strike before he can get up there, and it's an easy thing to do when you're trying to get strikes when your opponent's throwing nothing but them. But yeah, just needs to smooth it out a little bit, get the ball down the lane, and take it one shot at a time.
now Krista Gwynn, light!
Oh.
Get down 10, and it stands up.
What a great shot, though, Krista. Wow. You're right. That's one of the amazing comebacks that we have seen.
Her string ends at 6, and Noah Graff with the open frame. The senior from Floyd Central.
Good spare.
Really was up against a tough task here when Riley Spear comes out with the first 5. Looking to make it 6. And he does.
I think O'Reilly's got something else on his mind here.
Oh,
so,
my
yeah,
goodness.
I mean,
I'm not saying anything.
No, I'm not saying. But
not saying anything.
From that first game, he could be in the same position the first game was.
And now Robin, 8th frame. Looks good. Oh, solid 10. What a run from Robin Edwards, and the crowd gives her a nice round of applause. But we go right back to Riley Spear here. Oh, perfect.
Robin Edwards with a beautiful shot. I just wasn't thinking 10-pin on that from the way she threw it. It looked great.
Boy, every shot she's put right there has been money. Now you want to make the spare, though. You don't want to give your opponent any opportunity. She hasn't shot at a spare in a while, Mike. Ooh, and she misses it. Giving Krista Gwynn just a slight opening here, Mike. And a great shot there by Noah Graff. Krista can still shoot 250. 257. Robin on a 240 pace.
Yeah, 10 pins difference going in the 9th and 10th. So
still a lot of drama left on the girls' side.
Yep.
All right, 9th frame. State championship on the line. The junior from Griffith High School, Robin Edwards. Left lane, 9th frame. Ooh, comes in high. Whoa! Wobbly 6. Almost a huge break there for Robin Edwards. Fortunate to get 9 there, Mike.
Yeah, she's still in her own destiny here to just get this spare.
And now Noah Graff trying to finish out his career on a good note. Misses right, leaving the 1-2-4.
Noah's just lost his line a little bit and not able to be consistent to get that pocket.
Now a spare conversion here for Robin if she gets it. You know, and hey, I'm sure Noah's going to be disappointed here. But, man, to come all this way, you the #1 qualifier here at the state finals.
Very strong fielding. Is able to lead the field, which is great. I mean,
absolutely. It's been a great weekend for Noah. You know, and to be honest, Mike, it's been a great weekend for fans of high school bowling and bowling in general.
Yes.
What a day, what a weekend we've had here. Drama, excitement. We've got a string of strikes. We got drama coming up on the girls' side.
great performances.
Fans, we appreciate you watching here on Savage Bowling TV. Scott Gilmore, Mike Albee in the broadcast booth. Here we go. 9th frame, Krista Gwynn, the local product here from Anderson. Oh, down goes the 10.
She needed that one. Needed that one.
And now Riley Spear, 8th frame. He liked it, Mike. He liked it.
No doubt there. Good shot.
Whoa.
I mean, you could just replay that shot over and over, and that's what he's been doing. He hasn't really changed that shot at all. It's been perfect.
Seriously, I'm getting paid for this? I mean, come on. I got a front row seat here. This is the best seat in the house next to Larry Zademan, the commissioner. He's right down there in the bowlers area. And, boy, these fans have been treated to some spectacular bowling. And now Krista Gwynn here in the 10th frame. She can really put some pressure on. Oh!
Beautiful shot.
Oh, it just looks like we're here on a Friday night, just nothing going on, just throwing some games, but we're in the finals of the high school bowling state championships.
Great shot.
9 in a row. Oh, man.
Krista Gwynn with 2 more shots, 2 more strikes. She can guarantee herself a tie.
We could see some absolute history here this morning. This,
Big shot.
we could have a chance of a tie, Mike.
Mm-hmm.
This is going to make Robin match her. Oh, what a shot by Krista Gwynn.
Well, she's forced Robin Edwards to do everything she's doing in the 10th frame.
Now Noah Graff going to finish out his game here in the 9th frame. The boys' match has already been decided here. Oh, there we go.
Good shot.
And, boy, not much you can do, Mike, if you're Noah when your opponent comes out and throws the first 9 strikes.
Yep.
Now, this is really a big shot here. This would force Robin to match all 3 strikes here.
To tie. Yeah.
To tie. Oh, ooh, 4-pin. What a game. What a comeback by Krista Gwynn. Opens in her first frame and then strikes the rest of the way until the 8th and then strikes out in the first 2 balls in the 10th, leaving just the 4. 256 final match score. Now, Robin Edwards must throw 3 in the 10th to win the singles title. Anything less than a strike right here on her first ball, and Krista Gwynn comes back to win. Oh, it looks good off her hand, Mike. It looks good off her hand. Oh.
Great shot.
A
Good shot.
solid 10. What a performance. She knows it. The junior from Griffith High School is going to come up short. Krista Gwynn, the senior from Anderson, is going to win the girls' singles championship. What a comeback, Mike.
Yeah, Krista Gwynn just threw some unbelievably great shots, but so did Robin Edwards. He's going to miss the spare, but yeah, either one would have been disappointed with losing this match. But it was such a great match by these two. I'll tell you what, one of the better finishes I've seen in the history of of the finals here.
Here we go. Riley Spear, right lane. Can he do it? Oh! Great run for Riley Spear. Wow. The junior from Lutheran with the front nine, leaving the 3-7-9 split here, but it doesn't matter. He's going to be your boys' single state champion. Wow, what a finals match for both the boys and girls.
That's probably the best we've seen.
Oh, what a performance. So Riley Spear, the junior from Lutheran, is going to take home the boys' singles championship. The local product, Krista Gwynn from Anderson, the senior, wins on the girls' side. When we come back, we'll have Mike Laneside with an interview with both our champions right after this.
All right. I can't tell the excitement we're having here today in Anderson, but I'm here with the state champions to the Indiana High School singles events. And first of all, our girls champion, Krista Gwynn. Krista, you had struggle on that very first frame,
Yeah.
but the last shots, you didn't throw another shot that wasn't perfect. How's it feel to be the state champion?
Really good. Really good.
How were you able to come back from that first shot, though? I mean, you obviously had some good training and those sort of things, but what did
Yeah.
you do to turn it around?
Just focused more, honestly. It was just nerves the first ball, and it was all me. I threw it bad, and then I made up for it.
You definitely made up for it. It's a great job, and you are the champion. Congratulations.
Thank you.
You're welcome. And now we're with the boys champion, Riley Spear. And Riley, you talked about sticking to the game plan.
Mm-hmm.
Wow, did you stick to the game plan? But how's it feel to be the state champion?
Indescribable feeling. I really can't put it into words, honestly. I mean, I came in this year, I've never come to state, and I just wanted to do what my brother never did because his best finish was second. So my only goal this year was just try to improve on that, and I'm very happy to say I did.
You did more than that. You made an exclamation point on that last game. Front nine, 3-7-9. We've all left 3-7-9s before, but what happened on that last one?
Actually, I didn't feel it was too bad. I think I've thrown urethane for 2 games, so I think I just tracked a little oil down, and I didn't see it until that shot. But, I mean, I can't be upset with 260, whatever I shot. I mean,
265, but yeah, you cannot be upset with that. No,
not at all.
Great job. You're one of the hardest working players I've seen in a long time. So congratulations on being the state champion.
Thank you.
All right, we're going to go back to the booth and Scott.
West North. And in third place, from Greenwood Christian, Emily Heldman. And your runner-up with a great game, Robin Edwards from Griffin. And your champion, your Indiana State champion from Anderson, Krista Gwynn. For the boys, in fourth place, Trevor Thompson, Avon. And in third, Lucas McNamara, Wheeler. And your state runner-up, Noah Graff, Floyd Central. And your 2024 Indiana State champion, Riley Spear from Lutheran. Congratulations.
All right, welcome back here in the broadcast booth, and want to thank our MC, Gerard Kelly, for doing a fantastic job hosting and emceeing the event all weekend long. And, Mike, could you ask for anything more than what we've seen today in the singles championship?
Wow, I'm stunned. I mean, it's just it was an honor to talk to both of those champions. But, they both came through, and, they deserved to win the title. Robin Edwards bowled a tremendous game and had it there and kind of slipped away. A little disappointing, I'm sure, for her. But and Noah, he led this field. But we saw a title match, two matches there that we've never seen. Not that kind of power and that kind of strength, and just, gosh, I'm still in awe of the whole thing. I mean, it was just so fun to be here and be part of that.
To think about this, ladies and gentlemen, Robin Edwards starts out with like the front 7 or 8 strikes, and Krista Gwynn starts out with an open frame and comes back to win 256 to 235. And that just kind of shows you too, Mike, that you just never give up. You never know.
No, both were very well prepared. I mean, to make shots like that in the first frame, and Krista, like she said, she just settled back down and one shot at a time, and that's what it takes. I mean, they've had good training, good coaching, and they obviously have good work ethic. So congratulations to them, but congratulations to the state of Indiana, because you have two wonderful champions to represent you.
Well, and exactly, and Riley Spear, all we were waiting on was whether or not he was going to shoot 300 in the title match.
And he was right. He put it in the right spot. It just checked up on him a little bit and didn't make the turn.
Well, and his brother, again, as he mentioned in your interview there, Laneside, finishing second here. So the bowling gene in the Spear family is quite well. And, boy, we're going to see a lot from this young man. He can come back and defend. He's only a junior, but, man, was he impressive. 276 in game one. In his first match, 265 in the title match.
Yeah, unbelievable. And he works, like I said, he works as hard. He bowls everything he can bowl. He works very hard at it, and it shows. Obviously, it shows.
Yeah, you're right. Not only does Riley and Krista win, but bowling wins today.
Yeah, it's exciting.
Well, we want to thank you for watching the Indiana High School Bowling State Championships right here on Savage Bowling TV. What a day. Yesterday in team event, Evansville North on the girls' side wins. Elkhart, the boys win on the team side. Today, you were treated to some of the best bowling we've seen in high school, with Riley Spear taking home the boys' title and Krista Gwynn, the local product here from Anderson, taking home the girls. We'll be back with more high school bowling on March 9th for the All-State Tournament from Kokomo at Heritage Lanes. For Mike Albee, Scott Gilmore, thank you for watching here on Savage Bowling TV. We'll see you somewhere down the road right in Kokomo.